Hey guys, and how about we watch a death battle, Shao Kahn vs M. Bison. So I know that a lot of you have been waiting a long time for this one, but I want to say I will be watching the entire thing, so make sure to click here first to go watch and support the official release. I don't know anything about either of these characters really, but I did happen recently to find the Mortal Kombat movie. It is now part of my movie collection, however small that may be. So I'm looking forward to watching it, but I haven't yet. I kind of wanted to watch this first, to be honest, so I'm at least ignorant about both characters, so it's fair. But yeah, with that little said, let's get to watching. So now to see why you guys were so excited about this one.
The final boss, a nightmarish foe meant to...
I was gonna say, they're not from like Final Fantasy, are
and
they?
sometimes they're just plain cheap, like Shao Kahn the Conqueror.
So I thought it was like Mortal Kombat
Bison of
and
Shadow
Street
Loop.
Fighter or something.
Boomstick.
And it's our
I mean, I
job
know
to
Mortal
analyze
Kombat's
their
one of them. Like I
weapons,
said, I
armor,
got the
and skills
movie,
to
but
find out who
yeah.
would win a death battle.
So, are they gonna tell
Shao
me?
Kahn is the evil ruler of Outworld, conqueror of worlds, and owner of one of the most badass voices ever, excluding yours truly, of course.
Too easy.
That's
Though he
true.
did not start out
It's like
that
the
way.
Shredder.
Oddly enough, in a manner similar to Raiden's assignment to Earth, the Elder Gods personally selected Kahn to protect the rather bleak realm of Outworld.
So,
Turns
Is he
out
a
it
bad
really
guy?
didn't need protecting.
Shao Kahn became the chief advisor to
Gonna
Outworld's
say
ancient
yes.
ruler, the Dragon King Onaga. Together, they began a war spanning the multiverse, conquering the other realms of existence one by one.
Good choice on that one, gods. And why did they even think this guy needed a bodyguard?
But Kahn does not like sharing power, and soon poisoned Onaga, taking the Emperor's throne as his own.
like a Sith. or Shao
He now
Kahn.
rules Outworld with an iron fist and a giant maul, the Rat Hammer.
Okay.
He can summon this monstrous sledgehammer out of thin air to finish foes in seconds, or decimate whack-a-mole records.
He is a master of the dark arts, and often
he
uses
looks
his
freaky.
magic
Okay.
to enhance his lethal attacks or create energy constructs of weapons.
Cool.
Just as deadly as the real thing. He has even used his sorcery to manipulate and erase the minds of others.
It's like Magic Vegas.
He can also access his
That's
inner
powerful.
beast to transform into this thing.
Quick,
Hydra?
Forget that shit.
Right, never happened. Now,
No?
despite living
Okay.
in a completely separate
'Cause
dimension,
that would
Shao
kinda suck
Kahn
to
is
fight.
well versed in two variants of Chinese Kung Fu, Dai Zu and Liu Wei, which generally focus on powerful strikes and solid defense.
He mixes these arts with his magic for a moveset that's all about absolutely obliterating
good
his
defense,
opponent.
good attack,
he
and
rams
magic.
people with charging spikes, and even shoots fireballs from his mouth and laser beams from his eyes.
And if his foe gets the upper hand, he can deflect any kind of projectiles back with his mystical Emperor's shield.
And of course, he always finishes his fights with a brutal fatality and epic one-liner.
Not gonna lie, that's like the reason that I haven't played those games. It's
He's a
brutal
living
and graphic.
tank, bulldozing down anybody dumb enough to get in his way.
I also suck at that.
He has taken deadly blows time and time again and keeps getting back up. More pissed off than anything else.
But while his tenacity may be his greatest strength, his arrogance is easily his biggest weakness.
You will die.
His endurance and longevity stems from his ability to steal the souls of others. Devouring a soul grants him longer life and the inherent power attributed to the victim.
Well, that makes
He is
sense,
not
right?
a perfect conqueror, as he is restricted to the rules set by the Elder Gods. In order to invade a realm, Khan's chosen warriors must defeat the defenders 10 times in a row in the form of a tournament of Mortal Kombat held every 50 years.
Really?
Which he was doing pretty
that why
well
it's set up?
until he came to Earth.
But even after losing the battle for Earth, he just outsmarted the Elder Gods and eventually outlasted every other combatant to achieve the power of Armageddon.
There you go.
Until Raiden reversed time because he's a sore loser.
But his proudest accomplishment is his takeover of Edenia, the most powerful and respected realm of all. And as trophies for this victory, Khan took Edenia's queen and princess as his own wife and daughter.
Well,
Nice.
I am Shao
a
Kahn,
boomstick.
conqueror of worlds. You will taste no victory.
Okay, M. Bison.
Master Bison is the psychopathic founder and leader of the Shadow
Well, psychopaths can be fun, can't they?
He is incredibly wealthy, socially powerful, and public enemy #1 of the Allied nations.
Oh, so the M means master.
Well, yes and no. In Japan, M. Bison is really named Vega. Our Vega's
Vega.
name is actually Balrog, and Balrog the boxer goes by the full name of Mike Bison.
I get it, like Mike Tyson. Why was
Yeah.
that a big enough deal to change all the names to... Oh.
Anyway, after murdering his own parents at a
Gotcha.
young age, he was found and raised by a tribe of nomadic gypsies.
Wait, are we still talking about Tyson?
The gypsy leader took Bison under her wing and trained him in the art of soul power, an ancient art of utilizing the very essence of one's soul as a tool.
Okay.
But since Bison's kind of a prick, he quickly mastered soul power and began developing his own, much better version.
He looks
See,
quite evil.
Bison
Okay.
realized his soul was composed of two halves, one good, one evil. He forcefully dispelled all the goodness from his soul, thus pioneering one of the most destructive energies in fictional history.
Why would you get rid of half
Psycho
of your...
power.
This place shall become your grave!
Okay. I guess
Yes,
that's why.
he literally weaponized his soul.
Mm.
And a weird little thing, that good part of his soul, it physically manifested into a woman named Rose.
Hmm.
Bison quickly built his criminal
So is she
empire
powerful
with the
too?
intent of taking over the world, one day at a time.
The day Bison graced your
Is
village
that him in the movie? Because he
was the
seems
most
very
important
small
day
there.
of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Very small there.
Fan service!
But it turns out his true motives are not even close to what you'd expect.
The
Okay.
governments of Earth are polluting the planet and obliterating its natural resources. Shadow Law will stamp them out and rule this planet.
Master Bison, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
So he's just like an
His psycho
environmentalist.
Gonna help him conquer the world. I'm a group of guys who like to conk for bitches.
His psycho power is immensely powerful and adaptable. Bison can use it for
Broomstick.
flight, telekinesis, teleportation, and even psychic brainwashing, which
Okay.
has become quite a hobby of his.
With psycho power, he developed his own unique fighting style.
That was good, I'm still getting
Shadowluism.
Shadow Lewism focuses on speed and destructive force over all else.
Okay.
Made possible by such moves as the Psycho Cannon, the Head Stomp, a Scissor Kick,
And that cheap-ass slide kick, over and over and over again.
as well as his deadliest attack, the Psycho Crusher,
Ah.
which at full power can kill a normal human being in one shot.
Oh.
M. Bison is extremely cocky, considering himself no less than a god, and for good reason. He has been impaled, electrocuted, shot point blank, crushed underneath a building, yet could resume the fight like nothing happened.
The only Street Fighter who was able to pretty much put him down single-handedly was Akuma. But the Raging Demon is supposed to destroy a person's soul, yet Bison's soul survived to fight another day.
Psycho power has only one major flaw. Bison's human body cannot contain its full potential, and will eventually break down.
Oh.
Fortunately for Bison, he can transfer his soul into other compatible bodies once his current one is used up.
But even if that
Okay.
fails, Bison says screw caution and busts out one last trick. His ultimate form, Final Bison.
Oh.
The final Bison
Okay.
form unleashes the Psycho Power's full potential. Sure, it completely mutilates his body, but its sheer power practically guarantees victory.
So who gives a shit?
Especially since he can always possess some other helpless victim's body when he's done.
Told ya, he's a prick.
Yes, yes, I killed your father. What is it with you women anyway? I
Wow.
killed my father too, and you don't hear me whining about it.
That's a great
Alright,
line.
the combatants
Okay.
are set.
Here we go,
Let's end
ready.
this debate once and for all.
But first, I need another free game flat trial.
Pause. Okay, so let's talk about this right quick. Right quick, yeah, sure, let's go with that. So it seems in terms of mortality, Shao Kahn is more of a god than M. Bison is. M. Bison, though, is ridiculously powerful compared to those around him, where they said he attained, like, near god status and everything. They said that his final form, while, you know, completely, like, tearing his own body apart, is pretty much a guaranteed win. But that's only against the foes in his universe, not necessarily Shao Kahn, or people like him. So I'm not sure if I can really count that, but he does seem very, very powerful. I'm wondering, too, if even if he does that to tear his body apart, but to defeat Shao Kahn, could he then take over Shao Kahn's body, you know? Like that be the new host for his soul. Huh. From what I recall, Shao Kahn focused on the offense, defense, and he used magic. Whereas M. Bison, he has offense, speed, and the soul, like the psycho stuff. Which I guess is about magic, right? Shao Kahn, when defeating his enemies, can take the soul, the powers of the other person, so he could take, like, Master Bison's power. But that only is once he defeats Bison. So, if he doesn't defeat Bison, which is the point of a death battle, then, you know, he won't get that, and really there's no point bringing that up. I don't remember them saying Master Bison ever lost, but I don't think he ever achieved his goal of saving the environment, apparently, of stopping pollution, which is hilarious for a villain like that, especially considering he's a psychopath and he's killing everyone. Anyway, whereas Shao Kahn, he did, like, achieve his goal, except, you know, Raiden cheated and reversed time, so I'm not sure that we should really count that against Shao Kahn here. Still, right now it seems like M. Bison has more going for him, more in his favor, so I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna say that M. Bison's going to win this one, and we'll see what happens. So we'll find where we resume, and we'll resume. And play. Here we go.
Kneel before my psycho power.
That's one way to do it. Shao Kahn gonna get the... Nope, okay. Here we go. 2 powerhouses for sure. Such a no use. Shao Kahn does have a bigger arsenal though, variety.
Worthless. Just try to withstand my psycho power.
Also, I didn't at all mention their cockiness because they're both cocky, so. Ooh. I didn't realize that M. Bison could teleport like that. That's really helpful. Ow.
Utter scum.
Is that your best?
Uh-oh. Teleport! Ow! Oh, that hurt. Okay. That'll sort. That'll sort. Ow.
Feel the wrath of Shao Kahn.
He's fine. Hold on, he'll get up. He's fine. Hold on.
Flawless victory.
My psycho power knows no limit.
Are we going into the final?
Wait.
No, he's just all gray and stuff. That darn shoulder patch. Ooh. Oh, ow. 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 Ow.
Fatality.
Bah, you garbage. No!
Was he eat?
KO!
Okay.
That can't be good.
No.
While Bison is one of the deadliest Street Fighters, and surviving the Raging Demon proves he can protect his soul, Shao Kahn's thousands of years of combat experience, combined with his brutal tenacity, ultimately triumphed. Also,
That's
Kahn's
true, he does have a
otherworldly
lot more
makeup means
experience,
it's
huh?
extremely unlikely Bison's soul could possess him if given the chance.
And Khan is no stranger to brainwashing. Hell, he used it on his own wife and daughter for years. Not to mention, Bison's soul-fueled psycho power isn't the best weapon against somebody who eats souls for breakfast.
Shao
That's
Kahn
fair.
has gained power from every soul he's devoured. By the rules of Mortal Kombat and assuming the possibility of losses, Khan has consumed at least 60 billion souls over 10,000 years.
Looks like Khan had a final solution for Bison.
The winner is Shao Kahn.
Alright, claps for Shao Kahn.
Next time
Good job,
on
buddy.
Death Battle.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we already watched this one. Cool. Well then. Versus? I mean, we already know, but... Cool intros. Okay. Yes. So...
Thanks for watching.
Oh, wait, no.
Please
Supposed to
help
watch to
support
the end of
show
this
by
one.
signing up for Screw Attack's Advantage
Click
program,
here for the alternate
where you can
ending.
see awesome stuff like this.
Oh no, but I
Take it away,
downloaded this
Boomstick.
video. Oh, I have to get online now.
Master Bison, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Gonna help him conquer the world. Are a group of guys who like to kung fu bitches. We're in Shadowloo, and you can be in too. Taking over our planet is the thing to do. Looting and polluting is not the way, but here's what Master Bison has to say. The power is mine. Oh, wait, never mind. Shao Kahn killed me. Now it's his power, I guess.
You weak, pathetic fool.
Alright, Shao Kahn owned that one. Let me go see really quick if I can find that alternate ending. Well, it looks like the alternate ending is advantage only, and frankly I'm not advantaged, so I won't be able to watch it, at least for this video. I apologize. But about the death battle, clearly, I didn't consider some things, or at least not as much as I should have. I didn't think about how long Shao Kahn had been doing it, and I'm sure a lot of that is just because I don't have a Mortal Kombat history at all. I'm not at all familiar with the tournaments, or really the story of it, so I didn't realize he had that many souls, each of them giving him more strength. I don't think that the whole Bison can't, you know, like, take over Shao Kahn because, like, he's not earthly or whatever. I don't think that that should be a thing, because I think that a soul is a soul, especially if you're going to say that Shao Kahn is devouring other people's souls, you know? Like, you know, or the body, it's a body, so I think that he could have taken over it, but either way, I don't think he would have had the chance. They really did, I think, show that Shao Kahn was the better combatant in that sense. He did have much more experience than M. Bison did, so in spite of how powerful M. Bison is himself, in spite of how much experience he's had, his own, you know, arrogance, and just, like, you know, going for it and everything, because he is strong, like they said so himself, like the strongest, or one of the strongest at least, Street Fighter combatants, wasn't quite enough for Shao Kahn. And after their conclusion and, you know, their explanations, I can totally accept that. You know, I clearly overlooked things, and now I am smarter for it. Well, I don't know if I want to say smarter, but yeah. Either way, I'm happy for Shao Kahn. Now he gets to live on with even more power, you know, conquering the world, or whatever it is exactly that he does, you know, he gets to keep on doing that, so yeah, go be evil. For this, the video itself though, not the battle or the analyses or the conclusion or whatever, but the video itself, that was so fun with M. Bison, like, and the Captain Planet thing going on there. Pretty sure that was Captain Planet. Oh, Boomstick, that was fun. So, during the video, I couldn't stop laughing about that. Even, like, a few, you know, a little bit after it passed, it was still going through my head, and then seeing it return at the end, it was clever. Even more clever at the end, though, was when they brought Shao Kahn back into it. Like, because you're expecting to get more song, but then it's like, oh boy, never mind, he's dead now, you know? That was good. That was good comedy, good timing too, so kudos to you guys. For me, honestly, the battle itself was a little slow just because of how they fight, and, you know, my own tastes and preferences, but it was still cool to see, you know, like, the two powerful figures going at it, because there was a lot at stake. Maybe not for them personally, but if you think about what it means when either one of them wins, you know, someone in the world or in the universe or whatever is seriously gonna pay depending on the outcome. So, I like how they portrayed it. It just, you know, wasn't my favorite thing to be portrayed. Either way, I enjoyed the death battle, the video as a whole. I liked what they did with it, so good job, death battle. And with all that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, of course, feel free to leave a like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe. It means a lot, it really helps me out, and I would love to have you guys. So, tune in next time for my next video, and until then, take care.